Hi guys, Casey here. I'm going to teach you how to spray paint the moon. It's dark outside. Unfortunately, there's no moon, but we'll work with it. You're going to need a canvas and at least 3 to 4 different types of spray paint. You're going to use 2 as the backdrop, and then 1 is going to be, I guess, the accent color, also known as the stars. They recommend that you use glossy newspaper or a magazine, but we have paper towel right now. That's what we're going to work with. And also a stencil, usually circular. This one's been out in the sun. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of melted a little bit. So first, to get started off, you're going to use 2 base colors. Make sure that when you spray paint, I'm not doing it right now, but you should be wearing protective gear. Keep yourself safe. So the first color that you do are 2 base colors. Make sure that both are shaken up really well. For my base colors, I'm going to use blue and yellow. And basically all you want to do is create just layers. So I'm going to take it, my first layer is going to be blue. Make sure that you spray at a safe distance, or else it's going to get blotchy and it's just not going to turn out the way that you want it to turn out. You're going to do this back and forth several times to get 2 different layers. Next, you're going to take that paper towel or glossy paint that you have, or a magazine, glossy magazine that you have, and you're going to want to crumple it up, and then this is what's going to give you the texture to the moon and give it depth. So you're just going to take it, and you're going to make the design in it a little bit harder right now. You got to work really fast with it because spray paint does dry very fast, especially in these temperatures. This is an ideal temperature to be spray painting in, but make it work. And then you're going to go back through again, and you're just going to re-layer those 2 colors that you just did before. This is going to add more creation and more texture that you look up when you see the moon. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow on this one than I am blue, just because on the last round I was adding more blue than I probably should have. So then you go back to the paper towel or glossy paper that you have, and you want to crumple it up as always, and you're gonna pat it back down and get that texture look that you want again. Again, these aren't the right exactly ideal temperatures that you want to be working with, so it's not working as best as it possibly should have. When using paint, you want to work between 60 and 80 degrees, or more like 60 and 70 degrees. Perfect weather. Next, after that, you're going to take your stencil or your template, and you're just going to lay it over that same texture that you just made. Actually, first, before I mess this up, you're going to take the lighter color, and you're going to make an arch going this way, so to your right, well, my right. And that's going to give it its shape of the moon. You're going to do the same thing with the darker color, and you're going to take that to the back, and you're still going to go the same way so it gets that moon-like shape that you need. Alright, make sure also, I didn't just do it, I did it a little bad. Make sure you're spray painting at a safe distance, that way it doesn't look blotchy. At that point, now we're just going to take the template, and we're going to throw it on over there. I chose to go with the darker color, always has to be the background. So if you want the color that you're going to use, that same color is going to be the background. The darker color is the bottom layer. It's just going to make it stand out a lot nicer. After that, you just take it, you just spray paint the whole canvas. Make sure you stay at the safe distance, or else it's still going to look a little blotchy at the end. Alright, so once you got that whole part done, you can come through, and you can make sure you wear gloves when you do this. You can come through and you can lift that stencil up, and you're going to have that moon look that you want. And then right now, I think I'm going to go with red, or I would usually go with white, but unfortunately I'm out of white right now. Make sure you're wearing gloves when you do this, because you're actually going to take 2 of your fingers, and you're going to spray paint 2 of your fingers. And those are going to act like the stars, and you're going to just flick it on like that, and it's going to give it that star background look. Make sure you flick at a safe distance away. You don't want to spray paint over what you just did. as many stars as you want, and a little bit more. And then sometimes what I like to do is I like to take, if I'm working with other utensils and I have a straight edge, I can incorporate the sun in the background or the main focus point that you have, and that'll work as well. But after that step, you are basically done. You're going to want to let it dry. But the finished product, remember to always be wearing gloves when you do this, and correct safety, hazmat material. But at the end, if you take your time and you learn to do it correctly and it's not negative 30 degrees, it'll turn out to look like that. The bottom's a little rough because, once again, I was too close when I spray painted the first time. But after that, that's usually what it looks like. And then, yeah, if you guys have any questions and you want to learn how to do it, I have like a million of these. So if you want to learn any more spray paints or how to spray paint or what else you can do to add to this, just let me know and I'll be more than welcome to contact you guys. So thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys have a great day.